factor reduction intervention. CPT codes 99401, 99404. This has to be face-to-face by a physician or other qualified provider for the purpose of promoting health and preventing illness or injury. So as you can see, it's really under prevention medicine. The risk factor reduction services are used for persons without a specific illness for which the counseling might otherwise be used as part of the treatment. Okay? All right, so CPT coding information, key points, and I always wanted to emphasize this. We have a 99401 to 99404 for the individual, then we have a 99411 to 99412 for the group. So, non-billable codes for Medicare for obesity counseling. That's the first thing that you need to remember. When you are treating obesity patient, right, services, and you have a Medicare patient, you cannot use this code. These are non-billable for Medicare. They don't recognize this code. Number two, the CPT codes most likely to be recognized by other commercial payers. I've seen, I think 80% of the commercial payers are following this code, 99401 to 99404 for the obesity behavioral counseling. It should not be reported with other preventive codes because it is already under the preventive codes or preventive medicine, okay? Number four, it should not be reported when physician counsels an individual patient with symptoms or established illness, okay? Because it doesn't meet the necessity. Now, you have to identify distinct from the E&M encounter 99212, 99215, you can actually append a modifier 25. So you have two options in this scenario. Either if the patient, for instance, came in for obesity services, right? Unfortunately, the patient is suffering with back pain and she was not able to sleep last night. So what you're going to do is, of course, you have to take care of the pain. But at the same time, you spend time counseling the patient for behavioral counseling for obesity services, right? So what you can do here is you will then choose your evaluation and management based on those components that I mentioned to you: history, examination, medical decision making, coordination of care, the nature of the presenting problem, and of course time. Now, if you spend 50% of your time with that patient and it only meets 99213, then your obesity counseling services will be incorporated to that E&M code. It's not going to be separate. Or if you want, but you cannot do this all the time, not routine though. It's always based on medical necessity. Or the other way is you can also do incorporate the 50% and there is a prolonged services. Okay? So because as you can see, the guideline of the E&M is if you spend more than 50% of your time counseling the patient for obesity, you can actually choose the E&M code as your obesity behavioral counseling encounter code. I hope that is clear. All right, so these are your coding information and these are your ICD-10 codes that meet medical necessity. Most of the insurance payers, this is what it is showing us the necessity. The codes that crosses over. So if you will be using a 99401 to 99404, if you will be using, of course, these codes, right? You can use this as a primary or you can use the secondary as these codes. Anyway, you have the slides, guys. You will see this, and these are all, I've taken all these codes from various different guidelines out there.